Hi, my name is Kainde Odumusu. This is my Auntie's Cafe and Mini Mart API project. This project is a RESTful API built with Node.js, Explorers, and MongoDB, and it provides Crud operations for four collections, which are customers, products, orders, and supply. Um, the the API also includes Swagger documentation, GitHub authentication, protected endpoint data validation, and automated units test. In this updated submission, especially address the feedback from my previous grading by fixing the GitHub auth the direct all for the deployment on the application deployment application and the adding the units test for both the get all and get by ID route. So this is my render all. Um this is my auntie. Let me just start from this. This is my auntie is this is my auntie's get up reciprocal. This is the auntie's get up. So I want to show this is my voice is my auntie is supposed to. Um, this is the auntie's get up, which I have different organizations of the pilot folders and files. This project is organized into RIOTs, we and the controllers database, configuration, authentication, middleware, Swagger documentation, and the test files. So and the test files. So the responsible also uses the Gitmo files to ensure the sensitive files such as .env files and node modules are not committed to the GitHub. So this is my this don't let me just go to go to this um renders technical. Okay, this is my Swagger user interface UI. Um, this interface is the Swagger is deployed from the API. So the API contains these four collections, which are the supplier first here, products, orders, and as well customers. Each of these collections provide on Crud endpoints. For example, I have a get endpoint. I have get endpoint, and also it's used for receiving the all this endpoint used for receiving all record and retrieving an individual's record by ID. Okay, I also have this post and put and also delete endpoint for managing the data. Um, so this API connected to Mongo database where the four collections, Mongo database where the four collections, Mongo database, sorry, Mongo database, Mongo database, um, this is Mongo database. I need to log in. Oh, let's check. Okay, this is Mongo database. I need to log in with my in. It's my password. Okay. So logging in, as I'm logging in, we continue. So let's continue. Okay. Is okay. Here I want to browse my collections. The Swagger provides an interactive way to test to test the document or the endpoints. So let me just quickly go to my Swagger. Um, um, I don't want to. Let me just say, okay, let me just get for supply. Okay, let me just use product. Get, this is again, let's try the this and the execute. So it's loading the product loading. I want to see this right here. Um, so this the product I have here. I have the five rather. I have five products which I have different ID for. These chicken jama, the five here. So they with their different ID. Let me just get this one by from them. Let me just get this. This is okay. This is the ID I copied from there. So probably I'm going to use the get ID by product ID. So I'm going to say try here. Using trying it here. So so execute. So I execute. This is the file. This is the data I got here. So we found it here. Here is the description calculated 200 product found. So link. That is that. Then get a post. I get a post. This thing I'm going to just try it. See. The same post here. I want to try it. So listen to let me just use the same thing. That's so oh and this now telling me to because of my protected database, which I use my GitHub authentication. So in this case now I have to log in. I have to log into this. This is authentication required. Please log in with GitHub to proceed. In that manner, I think I'm going to just add auth. I'm going to add my auth and then probably I have to okay open the browser. Let me just open the browser and just get my own this login. So login should be able to get me in and give me access. So when this one give me access, okay, good. So this will be able to see my email, the value kind of this is my email. And okay, so um and this one has given me the access. In that manner, I can see go back. And once I get the access now, I can go back by just retrieving this. So now I can read upon read. So this is the post now. Um, try it out. So, so now the message has changed. The product created successfully. So which because I have been able to log in, that is it about the post which I just tried to explain there. And as well, can I just quickly talk about drones? Hold on again. Let me just execute this one. Execute this one, then that's I got before. So then I'm still having my business. So I will try to get the ID. I want to delete this. I'll delete this. I will delete. You just get to delete some deleting by ID. Deleting by the ID. I put the ID which I get. So, okay, no. No. Product ID. Oh, excuse me. The product ID which I get before. Created. Um, product and okay. So into delete now. So let's go in here. In the delete. Let's try and see the product data successfully. So that, and I want to also next we demonstrate the JSON the digital authentication that's okay. I think I want to log out the authentication, log out from the authentication. So we log out by say I want to log out now. So log out. If I want to log out, I can say log out from here. So I'll want to log out from them. I think I can just open another browser and log out there. So this message logged out successfully. So it means I've logged out from that my lesson. So I cannot do what I've done before on my post by creating anything. The API contains that protected endpoint just to prevent unauthorized users from modifying my data or the protected data. So that is it. I want to quickly talk about the test, the the test of customer, of orders, of suppliers. I think I've got that complete test. So I this now everything passed. I tested 16 and then passed 16 or so. And the suits 4 and the past 4. So that is this shows that my this um it's working.